This is the first video to make up for the campus closure, and I'm going to go over the syllabus for advanced controls this spring. My name is Matt Marshall. Here's my phone number and email address. Email is a surefire way to get in touch with me. My office is in Q Building, room 317, and here are my office hours. I'm available during these times, but you can also feel free to make an appointment to see me. We have a required textbook for this course. It's Control Systems Engineering. I suppose you can just read the syllabus, so I won't go over every detail in it, but let me mention a couple things. The aim of the course is to cover 3 general topics in controls. First, we have an extension of classical control theory, which is digital control systems. That's what we'll look at the first part of the semester. And then we're going to work a little bit more on modeling mechanical systems. That's the first step in designing a controller, is to come up with a mathematical model, so a little bit more practice on that can't hurt. And then we're going to close out the semester looking at state space controls. So these are what's known as modern control methods. And the difference between modern and classical controls is only about 20 years as far as the timeline of when they came into practice. So our learning outcomes reflect that. We're going to look at digital controls, some modeling, and then state space. And the end of the course, we have this project, and for that project we're going to use MATLAB and Simulink. So there are 3 exams during the semester and then a final exam, and your grade is based on the best 3 scores of those exams. So if you're happy with your grade after the 3 exams during the semester, then you don't have to take the final. And one thing to note is that there are no makeup exams, so if you're absent or if you can't make it attend one of the exams, then that 0 stays on your grade, and that's just going to be counted as the test grade that gets dropped. So your exam average will be based on the other 3 exam scores. So if you have any problems with these grading policies, then let me know so we can work it out at the beginning of the semester. Communication, like I said, email is a good way to get in touch with me, and if I have any announcements, I'll send them out via email. But D2L is going to be the place for the syllabus, for all the links for the class videos. There will be online quizzes, you can see here, that's 10% of the grade. That's all going to be on D2L. And also there will be slides from the lectures and some homework assignments posted on D2L. The attendance policy: a student is responsible for any material covered in class. Attendance in class is optional. As I've said, there are no makeup exams. What we'll be doing during class is working on the exercises. So getting back to what I said about online quizzes and links for videos, the way the class is structured is that your homework assignments will mostly be watching a video and taking a quiz online. And then when we meet at class time, I'm going to probably go over an example problem and then give you an assignment that you can work on and get my help on if you need it. So the reason for that is learning engineering, the most important part of that is working on the problems. It's not whenever you first are introduced to the material. And so this way, if you watch the lectures at home and then come to class and we work on exercises together, then that means that the instructor is around during the most important part of the learning process. And here we have a tentative class schedule. So you can see we start off with chapter 13 out of the book, which is digital control systems. And the exam dates are on here. The exam dates are subject to change, and I'll certainly let you know if that happens. Then the last day of class is the final, or not the final exam, but the last exam 3 anyway. And then the next Tuesday after that is the time for the final exam. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or send me an email.